Can we please all stand up for a prayer? Let me check your attendance first before anything else. Is there no one's absent? Good, everyone is present. So, how are you? Are you feeling well today? I am good, so I hope you too. Have you eaten all your breakfast? Well, be sure to take your meal sometime. Okay, so let's proceed with our discussion. Can anyone tell me, or are you familiar with communicative language teaching or CLT method? Okay, so in order for us to grasp about the general idea of CLT method, let's watch this video together.
Communicative language teaching is an approach that represents a philosophy of teaching that is based on communicative language use. It is also based in communicative competence. CLT emphasizes in notional functional concepts and in communicative competence rather than in grammatical structures. CLT is constructed upon two systems of meanings, notions and functions. Let's see some of the main features of communicative language teaching. Meaning is of primary importance in CLT, and contextualization is a basic principle. Attempts by learners to communicate with the language are encouraged from the beginning of the classes. The new language system will be learned best by struggling to communicate one's own meaning and by negotiation of meaning through interaction with others. Sequencing of materials is determined by the content, function, and/or meaning that will maintain students' interest. Reasonable use of native language in the classroom. Activities and strategies for learning are varied according to learner preferences and needs. The goal of teaching is communicative competence. Communication principle: activities that involve real communication promote learning. Task principle: activities in which language is used for carrying out meaningful tasks promote learning. Meaningfulness principle: language that is meaningful to the learner supports the learning process. Learning activities are consequently selected according to how well they engage the learner in meaningful and authentic language use. The kinds of classroom activities that would be representative of CLT include interactive language games, information sharing activities, task-based activities, social interaction, and functional communication practice, according to Richards and Rogers, 1986. CLT is a flexible approach of teaching language.
So, what can you say about it? Well, communicative language teaching, or CLT, is an approach to the teaching of second and foreign languages. It emphasizes interaction as both the means and the ultimate goal of learning a language. It is also referred as communicative approach. The main purpose behind the communicative language teaching method is to prepare students to be confident communicators for different real-life contexts through repetitive oral practice and student-to-student cooperation. In CLT, communication is the end and the means of teaching method. CLT emphasizes to engage learners to real-life situations in the classroom so that they know how to communicate into the real world. It also gives the importance of the necessity of the learners and attempts to explain it. In communicative language teaching, errors are considered in a natural phenomenon. There are three basic concepts of CLT: approach, design, and procedure. An approach refers to theories about the nature of language and language learning that serves as the resources of the principles and practices of language teaching. At the level of the design, there is a syllabus which focuses on grammar-based, skills-based, which is listening, speaking, writing, and reading, functions-based, greeting, introducing and telling stories, and task-based, which is discovering the differences and solving the problem. At the level of procedure, the following should be shown. Any questions so far? No? Good. Let's proceed with an activity. Choose a partner. Then, on a small sheet of paper, write one of your past experiences, just one. After, you have to exchange it with each other and ask your partner questions about what happened on what they have written. I will give you 10 minutes to do that. Your time starts now.
10 minutes later.
Very good. So, did you enjoy the activity? How about we go for another one? Listen carefully. Mrs. Johnson was found dead in her house on Tuesday morning. You have to find who killed her and why. Now here's the fun part. The audience has to guess who the murderer is. You are free to create or invent stories about why she died. I will give you 20 minutes to discuss with your group. Your time starts now.
20 minutes later.
Time's up. Now let's have each group to present in front. Wow, that was amazing. It was so intense. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Before we go, I would like to give you a homework. Research about the disadvantages of the communicative language teaching method. Okay? That's it. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, class.